It's Kelsey and Kendra. Today's video is going to be a hair video and we have a few products to share with you guys. Yes. So Living Proof just came out with their new curl collection and we've been using Living Proof hair products for years. We've used a lot of their lines on our straight hair, but when we saw they were coming out with a curly hair line, I was super excited because I couldn't wait to try the products. These products cater to all curl patterns, so I was really excited that they did their research and put the time and effort into making these products what they are. They put thousands of hours into this collection as well as hundreds of consumer surveys, tests, and formulas just to ensure that these products are tailored for curly hair. Okay, so starting with what they actually have in the line. So They have a shampoo and conditioner. So this is the Living Proof Curl Shampoo and Curl Conditioner. Yes. And these are for all curl patterns, so for waves, curls, and coils. Yes. I love the smell of the Living Proof products. They have like that signature, really nice fragrance to them. Yeah. It's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like a perfume in a way, but light. It's not like overwhelming. Yes. And the shampoo and conditioner are both sulfate free. And you can tell that they were formulated for curly hair because they don't dry out the curls either. So the shampoo and conditioner just set the foundation for stronger curls and the styling process. So it makes it a lot easier for your curls to be more defined and a lot more manageable when you get into the stylers. So let's start with the Living Proof Curl Enhancer. So this one is specifically for wavy hair. It's the lightest formula of all the stylers. So if you have a more loose texture, if your hair isn't really dense or coarse, then this is for you. Yeah, and if your hair is fine too, I feel like you would like this as well. Yes. And then the next styling product they have is the Curl Definer for curls. So no matter your curl pattern, I feel like you can use this and like it, but it just depends on how much you use for your curl pattern. And the next styler they have is the Living Proof Curl Defining Gel. So they do have a gel in this line for the girls who love gels. Yes. This is for waves, curls, and coils, so it's for all the curl patterns. So the gel to me is the most universal out of all the stylers just because all the patterns can use it, all curl patterns. Yes. And then they have the Curl Elongator. This is specifically for coils. So if you have tighter curls and your hair is a lot thicker, you would really like this. Yes. And if you have a lot of shrinkage, Elongator. And last but not least, they do have an oil in their collection. This is the Living Proof Curl Moisturizing Shine Oil. And this is also for waves, curls, and coils. Yes. So the two products that I used were the Curl Definer and the Curl Defining Gel. And I specifically like these together. They work beautifully together. I have them in my hair now. I love how bouncy my hair is too, by the way. But the Curl Definer, it's a styler and it's low-key a detangler because I put this in first to go ahead and just like finger detangle my hair really quick. But as I was putting it in my hair, I also noticed that it was giving my curls some definition as well, which is why it's called Curl Definer. But you can detangle with this as well if you're curious about that, because I know we don't always have time to use a separate detangler and a separate styler, so this is really good if you're in a rush and you don't have a lot of time. I also feel like this would be good for like a one product wash and go as well, just because you feel like doing all that, because I'm a girl who has used like 4 different products in one wash and go, and it can get kind of tedious, so this would save you a lot of time. And it has really good slip as well. So it glides through the hair beautifully. I like how smooth it is as well. And I just loved how my curls started to form as I applied this. Again, it has the exact same signature Living Proof smell, fresh and a tad bit like fruity a little bit. Pretty much like a nice fresh perfume. But y'all, I'm obsessed with this. I think this is my favorite out of the two. But I applied this all over my entire head in sections. So I applied more of this. I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much used more than half of this bottle. And then to finish it, I used the Living Proof Curl Defining Gel. So I did not section my hair when I applied this. I just kind of used this as like a finishing product just to make sure that my hair didn't have too much frizz when it dried. So I kind of just split my hair down the middle and applied a lot of pumps on each side. I think I did like 5 to 6, probably more than that. So this was like a tamer to like tame the curls and like seal everything. Exactly. But one thing I also noticed about this gel, it looks thick when you first like squirt it into your hand, but when you start to smooth it out, it's very smooth and it's not too thick, because I noticed most thick gels, they usually leave flakes. And this did not leave flakes in my hair, which I loved. So this is a gel that not only defines your curls, but it also gives your curls shine as well, which I like, because I don't like a gel that just has a ton of alcohol in it and its one goal is to define your hair. That's nice and all, but I also need some you know,
nourishment
and good ingredients in my gel as well. So I also love that about this, because when I did apply this to finish my hair, it did look shinier as well.
Okay, so for my styling process, I decided to go in with the curl conditioner first. This is a very versatile product, so it's multi-purpose. So this is a really good rinse out conditioner as well as a leave-in conditioner. So of course it pairs really well with the shampoo, but I actually wanted to try it out as a leave-in. Number one, it has a really good slip, so it detangles the hair really nicely, but I love that it almost feels like a really nourishing like moisturizer. It doesn't feel like just a rinse out conditioner. It feels like, you know, those moisturizers for curly hair that are just meant to hydrate and moisturize the hair. That's what this feels like. It feels like a really good first product to put on, especially if you have very, very dry curls, because some curls are more dry than others and more stubborn. Sometimes my hair, especially in the colder months, it tends to be a lot more dry, and this put the hydration and the nourishment that I needed back into my hair. And I love how it glided through my curls really nicely. I love how well it detangled my hair, and my hair just felt very, very moisturized. That's like the number one word I can use to describe this. And I love that this has shea butter in it, because shea butter is amazing for your curls. It's very moisturizing, nourishing, and it maintains the health of the hair. So I love that this has shea butter in it. So I applied this throughout my entire head. So I did quite a few sections of this just because I knew that this was gonna create a nice foundation for the rest of the process of styling my hair. If you have more fine textured hair, I would just use less of the product, because obviously you use however much you need based on the amount of hair you have and the curl pattern that you have, of course. Yeah.
So I needed a lot more product. As you can see, the side has been squeezed a lot, but there's still quite a bit of product in here, so a little bit does go a long way. I love how evenly it distributes throughout the hair. You don't need like the entire bottle to feel like your hair is saturated. Yes. So I love that about it. So after I applied the conditioner throughout my entire head, I decided to separate it into 4 sections, and in each section I went in with this curl moisturizing shine oil. So this oil is a great finishing product, but it's also great if you want to do a lock method, and basically lock means leave-in oil and cream. I really wanted to do a lock method this time because during this time of year my hair, like I said, tends to be a lot more dry, and I wanted to do the lock method because it tends to maintain the moisture a lot longer throughout the week. And this moisturizing shine oil did an amazing job with locking in that moisture. I feel like this worked really well with the conditioner, because sometimes when you combine oils with creams, it doesn't tend to go that well.
It gets a little tricky.
It gets a little tricky. Sometimes the formula doesn't go well together, like the product chemistry isn't right sometimes, but these went really well together. My hair didn't have any kind of white flakes in it. It didn't have any like separation or anything like that. So I love how shiny my hair was when I first put this in, but I love how moisturizing it felt. You can feel like the moisture as soon as you put this on, in addition to the conditioner, obviously. So if your hair is super dry, I recommend combining the conditioner and the oil. So I applied the oil in one entire section, and then on top of that, I decided to go in with the curl elongator. So this is really, really good if you have a lot of hair, if you have very thick hair, and of course, if your curls are tighter. So this is their heaviest styler, and the curl elongator is specifically meant for coils. On the packaging it says 4 coils, so that's the only curl pattern that this is meant for. And I love how creamy this product is. I love that a little bit goes a long way. Like, I use quite a bit and it's still a lot in this container.
Yes.
So you're definitely gonna get your money's worth with this product, and you're not gonna go through it in one sitting. Like, a lot of times when I use stylers, sometimes depending on the size of the packaging and the kind of product that it is, it's halfway gone the first time I use it.
Yeah, that's true.
So annoying and so not practical, right?
Yeah, that's also if the product is super lightweight.
Yes.
Like your hair just keeps like drinking it up and soaking it up.
My hair loved this. So the formula is very thick, but it has a kind of sticky texture, and that when you see that, you can tell it's going to have some kind of hold. And I love that feeling of a styling product, because I know it's going to help my hair last longer. Because curly hair, especially on wash day, it kind of turns into
an entire job that day. And you don't want to go through all that for your hair to not last. So I applied this right on top of the oil, and I feel like this was the perfect finisher to complete my wash and go. And I just applied it throughout the entire section. I finger raked a little bit, but not too much. So this did an amazing job at clumping and grouping my curls together. So when you hear like clumping or curl grouping, it means that your hair is gonna look a lot more defined and it's not gonna be as frizzy. So this did a great job at taming the frizz and also forming my curls, because you can start to see the definition as soon as I put this in. And you can tell that it was this product because my curls were defined before, but as soon as I put this in, it kind of amped it up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's how it was when I put the gel in too, on top of the definer.
So this is a very nourishing product, but it's also very good at defining. So if you're looking for like a combo product, this is it for sure. And generally all their stylers tend to be hydrating and defining. So you have like that nice balance, so you don't have to pick one or the other.
Yeah, I like that too. I hate trying to decide like if I want to focus more on hydration that day or like definition. I like products that give me both.
Yes.
Because I don't have to use a bunch of different brands to give me that, because sometimes, like Kendra said earlier, they don't mix well together.
Yes.
And you're stuck with like residue and just a mess. So these products are all interchangeable. You can mix and match them however you want, kind of like we did, to your liking. And I also did other wash and goes with these products. And I also like the elongator by itself too. So this is another really good one product wash and go too.
The curl collection is also cruelty free, so if that's important to you guys, then these products are cruelty free.
So yeah, we hope you guys give these products a try and let us know how you like them, because they will give you your best curls. I'm very shocked with this collection.
Yes.
So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.